Utah's political cowardice at the Great Salt Lake could cost Utah taxpayers tens of billions of dollars. Hi, I'm Joe from the Great Salt Lake Waterkeeper, and this is Liquid Courage, a no-bullshit series about water in Utah. Last time, we talked about why the Great Salt Lake's lakebed dust is so toxic and how it threatens the health of 2.7 million Utahns, which is outlined in Downwind, our new report we've produced with Utah Physicians for a Healthy Environment. Today, we're looking at our report's findings about the massive financial cost of Utah's decades of failure to properly regulate upstream water diversions at the Great Salt Lake. For over a year, we researched and analyzed the costs of dewatering Owens Lake in California. Owens Lake dried up in the 1920s after Los Angeles diverted the Owens River upstream of the lake. This created a massive dust pollution problem in the Owens Valley, and LA Water and Power was forced to install a dust mitigation system of sprinklers, gravel, and plants. Over 20 years, this system cost LA $2 billion. Now, it's important to understand that Owens Lake is just 1/16 the size of the Great Salt Lake, so dust mitigation at the Great Salt Lake is likely to cost dramatically more than the $2 billion spent at Owens Lake. We've concluded that constructing a massive dust mitigation system to try and keep the Great Salt Lake's toxic dust from becoming airborne could cost Utah taxpayers as much as $20 billion over 2 decades. This is the most expensive alternative for our future, which our supposedly fiscally conservative leaders in Utah are pursuing because they refuse to implement the affordable policies that would deliver water to the lake, like phasing out tax subsidies that encourage water waste, setting real water conservation goals, and properly regulating upstream water diversions. These solutions are unpopular with water lobbyists, so the Utah legislature won't even discuss them. Time and time again, the legislature has killed bills in committee that could save taxpayers' money and help save the lake. Sometimes legislators refuse to even hear these bills, all while posturing and pretending they're doing everything they can to restore the lake. That's hypocrisy at its finest. To learn more about this costly public health disaster caused by Utah's failure to regulate upstream water diversions at the Great Salt Lake, visit GreatSaltLakeWaterkeeper.org. See you next time.